Hello, little investors. Welcome to Alice's Smart Money Lesson. Today, we are going to learn a secret about the magic of saving deep in the heart of the amberwood forest, where the sunlight spilled through the leaves like liquid gold. Lived a squirrel named Timmy. Timmy was famous for two things: his bushy, twitchy tail and his absolute inability to wait for anything. If Timmy found a juicy blackberry, chump, it was gone in a second. If he found a soft feather for his nest, he played with it immediately until it broke. To Timmy, later was a word that didn't exist. He lived for the right now. One crisp autumn morning, the air smelled of dry pine needles and coming frost. Timmy was scurrying along the great oak branch when he spotted something glittering in a patch of moss. He dug his paws in and pulled out not just a regular nut, but a golden glitter acorn. It was heavy, smooth, and sparkled so brightly it made him blink. In the forest economy, this was a rare treasure. One golden glitter acorn was worth 20 baskets of regular nuts. "Wow," Timmy squeaked, his eyes widening like saucers. "I'm rich. I'm the richest squirrel in the woods." Immediately, his stomach gave a loud, demanding rumble. Gurgle pop. Timmy knew exactly what he wanted. Down by the rushing river, the Raccoon brothers had set up their seasonal sugar shack. They were selling the legendary Rainbow Sap Lollipop, a giant, sticky, swirling treat made from the rarest maple syrup. It was sweet, it was colorful, and it cost exactly one golden glitter acorn. "I'm going to get that lollipop," Timmy shouted. "I'm going to eat the whole thing right now." He clutched the treasure to his chest and dashed toward the river. He could already smell the caramel scent wafting through the trees. He imagined the sugar melting on his tongue. But just as he was about to cross the mossy bridge, a deep, gravelly voice stopped him in his tracks. "In a rush to empty your paws, young Timmy?" Timmy skidded to a halt, kicking up a cloud of dust. Leaning against an old stump was Barnaby, the wise badger who ran the hollow tree bank. Barnaby adjusted his spectacles and looked at the shivering leaves above. "Hello, Mr. Barnaby. Look." Timmy held up the shimmering nut. "I'm going to buy a Rainbow Sap Lollipop." Barnaby nodded slowly, but he didn't smile. Instead, he pointed a claw at the sky. Thick, gray clouds were rolling in, swallowing the blue. "The lollipop is tasty, Timmy, but have you felt the wind? It has teeth today. The great white sleep winter is coming early this year." Timmy shivered. The wind did feel sharp, biting through his fur. So, Barnaby said, his voice low and serious. "A lollipop lasts for 5 minutes. It tastes sweet, but it leaves you cold and hungry. But this acorn, this is a seed of safety. If you save it in my vault today, instead of eating it, I can trade it with the deep earth moss. By the time the snow buries the ground, this one nut will have grown into a winter survival kit. A thick sheepus will blanket and a sack of dried cranberries that will last for months." Timmy looked at the sugar shack in the distance. He saw a beaver licking a lollipop, looking happy. Then he looked at his own thin fur and the cold clouds. "But I want the candy now," Timmy whined, hopping from foot to foot. "Waiting is boring. I hate waiting." "Waiting is hard," Barnaby agreed gently. "But spending is easy. Saving requires strength. It is called the magic of not yet. You give up a small fun thing now, so you can have a huge, important thing later when you really need it." Timmy looked at the golden glitter acorn. It felt warm in his paw. Option A, 5 minutes of yummy sugar. Option B, a warm, full belly for the whole winter. The wind howled again, shaking the last leaves off the trees. Timmy realized his nest was drafty and his pantry was empty because he had eaten everything yesterday. He took a deep breath. With a heavy sigh, he handed the treasure to Barnaby. "Take it," Timmy whispered. "Keep it safe for winter." He walked home slowly. It was hard. He felt a little sad missing out on the treat. But Barnaby winked and tucked the acorn into his vest pocket. Weeks passed. Then the world changed. The sky turned white, and snow fell for 3 days straight. The amberwood forest was buried in ice. The wind roared like a hungry bear. Timmy sat in his nest, his teeth chattering, click, click, click. He was freezing. He was hungry. Suddenly, a heavy thump shook his tree. Timmy peeked out. There was Barnaby, pulling a sled through the deep snow. Delivery for Timmy. He boomed, because Timmy had saved. The magic of not yet had arrived. Barnaby handed up a large bundle. Timmy tore it open. Inside was the softest, thickest wool blanket he had ever touched, and a giant sack of red, chewy dried cranberries. You waited? Barnaby smiled through the falling snow. You gave up a lollipop then, so you could be safe now. That night, while the storm raged outside, Timmy wasn't cold. He was wrapped in his wool blanket, munching on sweet berries, feeling warmer and happier than any lollipop could have made him. He finally understood that the best rewards are the ones worth waiting for. Money lesson. Saving means saying no to a small treat today, so you can say yes to something bigger and more important later. Alice's question. Is there a toy or treat you really want that you could save your allowance for?